There we are. Well, hello, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. I don't know where time zone you are. Good night. I, yeah. Where I am, it's just past 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm Rabbi Brian. I welcome you to the Saturday service. I am joined by a bunch of friends. Let me get all of their beautiful faces up on the screen. Wave hi, friends. Some of you. Oh my goodness! Just now I'm looking at who's here. Hello, everybody. I didn't say hello to everyone by name. But imagine that I'm talking directly to you and just you at this moment, and forget about all the other Zoom squares. I want to welcome you. Glad that you're here. This is the Saturday service. I have a great new quote. Ron, beloved Ron, wave your hand so we can all see you. Ron said this last week about what it is we do. I am running the folks, I am technologically a little not I'm not at my regular office with all the monitors. I'm in Los Angeles. I have a bat mitzvah happening later tonight. And so I'm doing everything from the laptop, and uh, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. It's good. Here's the thing I wanted us to look at. And it did not show up. Okay. What Ron said about the Saturday service, and it's not showing up on the screen, that's fine. He said the Saturday service, what's nice about the Saturday service is we talk about things. And I just really loved that I loved that phrase, we talk about things. And it hits the unique selling proposition of like what makes this service different. And what makes this service different is all of you who are here who are encouraged to keep your microphones unmuted, all of you who are here so that we can all participate and we can all learn from each other. So we talk. Oh, there's the little thing. It says we talk about things. There it is. Okay, that's by way of introduction. I want to start as we've done in the last few weeks with, is there a thing that you did in your spiritual religious life of which you are proud, or a little thing that you need to admit to, I lost my patience here and I saw myself losing my patience and I lost it, but I didn't beat myself up too hard afterward. Whatever it is that you have. There are some people I know who told me ahead of time that they might have a comment to make at this time. So I'm staring at you if you're one of those people. Or everyone just sits there and that's fine. Go ahead, John. What'd you learn in the last week with regard to spiritual religious life, fitness?
I have extra time to spend on these kinds of things because I get detox from
Oh, good for you.
I have or watched or listened to any new since period to Monday.
Good job, man. Good job. Good job. Alex, what do you have?
I said somebody who asked favor really said yes, but this particular favor.
And wait a second. Wait a second. And you just said what?
And I said,
There's-
You didn't apologize?
I didn't apologize. I did. I I I I, I didn't go into late excuses. I I said I can't do that.
Well done, Alex. Alex, take a moment to, I mean, the rewards in its own doing, but thank you also for being an inspiration to those of us who wish we were able to do that. You didn't back yourself down and say, "Well, on second thought, I'll do it." And good for you, Alex.
I mean, I really struggled with it, right? Because
Yeah.
a relatively new friend needed to do something that I just didn't do, and for help to see if I could find someone else to help do it for me. That's successful because I wasn't doing that. And at the end, she was like, "Are you sure you could do this for me?" And I just said, "I can."
Good
And I
job,
stuck
Alex.
to my guns. It was harder than I thought,
Good
but
for you,
I
good
did.
for you, Alex.
Good for you. Good for you.
Al B, you have a thing?
Yeah, um, I, I was deep in I was getting and my coworker picked me up. And he said a great thing. So, people will come help you out.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's hard to do.
You know, feel better at it.
Good.
I,
Good,
I,
good job, Al. Anyone? Joe had her hand up for a second. I don't know if it's still up. Joe, I apologize if you.
Yep.
Yes, go ahead. I can't see everything today. And Joe, if I'm not mistaken, you're a recovering A plus, 100%. Do all the work. Credit.
I'm over. Sure.
Good work, Joe. Good work on letting yourself not be so perfect. Good job. Good job. Hugh, you have your hand up, and then Derek.
I was at and phone by my phone, and I asked myself why, and I decided to keep walking. Really expensive with my wife. I was, I'm
I love it. Wonderful, Hugh. Wonderful. Look at all the humanity we're uncovering. Just and we're not even 10 minutes in. Derek, what do you have?
yeah, I did something. I have a friend every time she's around. And I booked by the Polish consulate for all, but had to so we're fairly close friends and talk a lot from just boring cup just cup of coffee, serve around kibbles here. She sort of always but times three, four might come through. So she do some stuff and
Good. It's hard to set boundaries. It's really hard to set boundaries. So good
yeah.
job, everyone, on practicing. And let me remind us why I want us to do this at the beginning of the service is to hear from other people and to hear that nobody's doing any of this shit easily. This is hard. It's hard to have a peaceful life. It takes work, it takes practice, and I'm going to drill in about practice later on. Uh-oh, Alex. Alex and I are both going to do this with our hands.
Oh, no. I haven't done this in a while.
It goes like this. You're going to put your two fists facing the camera. You're going to put out a thumb and a pinky. You don't have to do this, Joe. And then you're going to switch pinky thumb, pinky thumb, pinky thumb, pinky thumb. I see a few people who are actually trying it. Extra credit to those people. It's not so easy, is it? It's really, really hard. You wind up with a few fingers sticking up. Why are we doing this? That is the one wrong answer, Al. No wrong answers here. But pinky thumb. Why this? The reason I can do this better than you can do this is why? Because I'm a better person. That's why.
Practice.
Okay. Maybe that. Maybe it's because I've practiced this. If you want to get good at setting boundaries, how do you think you're going to do it? You're just going to pray for it and it's going to instantly happen. I feel like I feel like that's like I used to do kids' birthday parties as a magician. And you'd say like, I'm going to take the blue pen. And all the kids go, no. And I'm feeling moments of that happening right now. Okay. Practice, practice, practice. That's why we do this. Um, Other thing we want to get good at in our spiritual religious lives is we want to get good at gratitude. Lynn, if I could kiss you right now, I would. Go ahead.
First of all, I want to make sure I got a oatmeal on my before I go into my gratitude. Okay. Oh my God. I am so grateful that I produced a, a, a one show at the ground where I have it's like my spiritual theatrical home for two days, 2 nights, and a matinee. And I really, really worked to sell out the theater. I had postcards. I had a postcard, and I took it around to the farmers market to groups that meet there and talked about the play. And I wanted to do this for this wonderful actress, Katie Rose Johnson, who, who had this wonderful play, a wonderful show about Philly, and she did it at the Edinburgh Festival, she did it at the Fringe Festival, and then kind of ended. And I ran to her and I said, at the Growling Theater, special deal that alumni can produce a show, and all they need to pay for is something at the box office, just what they would regularly get paid, and a lighting person what they would regularly get paid. And it was all because I'm an outgoing person, a people person. I was able to just I can't find the idea of producer next to my name. I can't find my teeth are my first, but I made it work. And because and it was filmed 3 nights with friends, and this wonderful, wonderful actress got a chance to do her dance. And
Wonderful.
I just I'm Jewish, but there's no other word but I'm just
Spelling,
so
spelling.
happy.
Okay.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
just so happy that it worked out.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Somebody else have a gratitude or a celebration? Go ahead, Maria.
Um, I'm other than on Facebook,
Yeah.
we can hear clips, but when someone is speaking, it just keeps cracking. I don't know fix it because
I'm going to take my magic blue pen and tap the screen. I'm so sorry, Facebook people. We have not figured out when I'm not at my regular computer how to make this work. I thought I had it set up, and I'm sorry. Um, and anyone who's on Twitch who's watching, oh my God, you're watching from Twitch. That's amazing. That's so cool. Okay, so let go back to celebrations and gratitude celebration. I have one, and it came out of I'm here's the prompt for gratitude this week. Something that's worth celebrating. And I'm going to start with this example of I want to celebrate the fact that Alex, who you all know who runs tech and helps with the computer, I want to celebrate Alex and my ridiculous friendship in that when I run out of dog poop bags, Alex sends me a box of dog poop bags. Not just a box of dog poop bags, but 2,200 dog poop bags. And it's
this time I could
completely.
only send 1,000 because they not carry 22 cats. So
I want to just celebrate this. I want to celebrate the ridiculousness of our friendship. So that's what I want to celebrate today. I want to have a little celebration for the ridiculousness and idiosyncrasy of a friendship. What else do you have? What do you have? So here's our gratitude time. What is there that you have to celebrate? And it can be as silly as dog poop bags.
I think I don't I ask everybody what they have and something and they all recall.
I love that.
So
Wonderful. Wonderful, Emily. Who else has got a thing to celebrate?
the place that
Oh, wonderful,
oh
Julie.
yeah
That's great. What else you got to celebrate, folks? Here's the thing about gratitude: it's better when it's spoken.
yeah
Just saying. Hint, hint. All right, we're gonna be done with grat. Or should we move on? We're gonna move on.
Can I say, Brian,
Please, Hugh.
what I'm for a book I'm reading.
Uh-oh. Do you have that book with you to show everyone?
I do. Hang on a second. Let's go to the kitchen because this is a kick-ass book, and I'm reading slowly because it's worth reading, and it is called. And, and I gotta tell you, it's full of awesome, and I'm full that I'm eating small meat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for
And Brian asked me to say that today.
No, but I would have. I would have.
That comes from my.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I will also tell you, and some of you saw moments before my acquaintance, my friend Greta Vosper was on the was here, and she also got one of the review copies because I wanted to make sure that some people who have their theological shoes on straight would recheck what I've written, make sure that I'm not off. And I woke up this morning to a text message from Greta Vosper that says, I'm only on page 18 and I've laughed and cried.
Right? Do we get it now? The general people, I mean, you can just order it and get it.
No.
Okay. I'll wait. You want first?
Oh, there's Greta. Hi, Greta. Go ahead.
You want to have all before you, like, pick them up.
What are the, can you give me an example of a warning? Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah, it's great so far. It's 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 beautiful. It's bright art on paper. Oh, I love that bright art on paper.
thank you. Thank you. I don't know that that's going to be the tagline, but thank you, Greta. I'm honored that you have been enjoying it. All right, we are going to move to something that we talked about last week because what do we do here? Here it is on my screen. We talk about things. Last week I used a phrase and I did not teach it well. I used the phrase, within every criticism is a commitment. And I'm going to say the phrase again so that we get the phrase. The phrase is, within every criticism is a commitment. And I had talked about it because somebody had said something previously denigrating of my position and my view. They said something negative, and I worked really hard, I told you, to find within their criticism a commitment. And it's really hard. And I'm going to give a few examples because I didn't give a lot of examples last week in trying to explain this. But first, before we get explain it, within every blank, there is a commitment. What's the blank? Within every
complaint.
complaint, there's a commitment. And let me give an example first. The people who I probably disagree with politically, not probably, the people who I disagree with politically who had an insurrection on January 6th. Can you tell me? Yeah, sure, it was a criticism of the nation. It was a critique of the nation. Can you think of their commitment? That within that criticism, there's a commitment. You might not agree with it, but there still is a high valued commitment of something that they're expressing. What would the people on January 6th be committed to in their this is their criticism, but they're also committed to, what are they committed to? Go ahead, John. They should be committed. No, that's clever, but not what I was going. John?
It seems to me as from an outsider, that you have those people are ones they're committed to their understanding of the foundation of the country, the Constitution.
They are committed to the Constitution as they understand it. That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Go ahead, Steve.
They're
They're committed to values, not necessarily the same ones we have, but they do have a commitment. Let me try this one. Gandhi. Gandhi had a lot of criticism of the British rule, but he also had commitment. Within his complaint, within his criticism, there was commitment, and you can see that. Now, hey, pay attention, sit up straight. That's criticism. I'm sorry if that scared you. That's criticism. It's a potential criticism when you say to someone, hey, pay attention, sit up straight. That's a criticism. Can you hear a commitment behind it? What possibly? Say, Ray, I think that was Ray. Say it again. Yeah. Give me another one. Meg, you're making a squishy face.
It's a commitment that what to say important. I feel
I'm committed to your knowledge. I'm committed to your growth. I'm committed to your posture. I'm committed to your well-being. Why else do I want you to stand up straight? Because then people will take you seriously. Then I'm committed to that in you. It's not just a criticism. This is a hard game to play. Behind every criticism is a commitment. It is. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. Yeah. And you can see that they had a commitment. If the game, if you can find the commitment that the person has, like the criticism that somebody gave me of my service, they're committed. They wouldn't give the criticism if they didn't care. I know that one's a little bit rough, right? Because there's some really horrible things that get done in the name of I'm hurting you because I love you. That's fucked up. That's just fucked up. But the criticism, the critique is sometimes there because people are committed to your growth. If you can do this, and right, pinky thumb, it's going to take a little bit of work. But if you can get yourself to here, let me sell you on the idea. If you can start to see people's criticisms and you can take the barbs off their criticisms and hear it as a form of love, wouldn't you rather have that in your day than take the criticism as something belittling?
Yeah.
Thank you, Lynn. I was assuming the answer was yes. Go ahead, Greta. Correct.
But the chunk that often of what we do and, and very quick.
Yes.
And it, you know, like find out so caution
Yes. Yes.
that I think every week um if there's some kind of you know it's more in terms of pay attention than listen but and and
Absolutely. Absolutely.
especially coming
Shmuley, thank you, Greta.
Yeah, well, this is what Rabbi said that uh, people, when something that everybody else wants, they chase after the person. They want the other person. So, when a group of people, you know, say, certain sort of people,
Yes.
you know, so even the time where uh, where I might something the group doesn't.
That's a nice. It's a nice frame of thinking that they're just jealous of me. Okay, we're going to take a shift. I want to try something not tried before. So there are people like John and Shmuley and Joe who, and I don't mean this in any. We know who you are. You're on screen. We hear from you. And there are some people who have joined more recently, who we haven't heard from, and then there's a whole group in the middle. I was thinking they're the regulars, the people who come all the time. And then y'all know to interrupt me and to ask questions, and you're all. And then there are people who are new, and people who are new don't necessarily say, "What it was? I don't understand what you're talking," because they're new. And then those people who are new become older and older as they keep coming back, and new people show up. And I'm thinking about this group in the middle, and I guess we can also include the regulars as well. But is there a question that you, if you're in that middle group, is there a thing, and you can do a private message to Maria in the chat. Thank you for thinking this out with me ahead of time, Maria. Or you can send me a private message. Is there a spiritual religious question? Is there a what's Rabbi Brian's take on, or I know you've talked about a mermaid. What's the mermaid in that situation? I don't know what you're talking about when you're talking about a mermaid. Is there a question that you have? So hands on keyboards. If there's a question that you have that you want, if you want it to be anonymous, send it through Maria, which I know isn't exactly anonymous because she'll know it's you, but then she can forward it on to me, anonymizing it. That's a word, John. And it's not. I just then it's a open question. I'm going to give a moment if anyone wants to do that. I don't know what that was. Okay, so I'm watching the chat, and this has been a great experiment. Uh-oh. Alex, there's a slight echo, or it sounds like
yeah
someone's
I
on radio.
muted it's not to sing anybody but just for to be helpful it looks like you've got an echo on.
Okay, thank you. Okay, well that went. Okay, so the mermaids actually is a question. We'll get to the mermaids. I want to try a different. I'm going to make a note, so we'll talk about mermaids next week. Okay, so folks, I have great news for you tonight. I remember I was a little kid and I'd go to the baseball stadium with my parents, and it would be like T-shirt night or bat night or donut night or whatever, and you'd go in and everyone would get a thing, and it was like the best thing ever. Today, a religion outside the box, you all get a thing. You're going to need a pen and paper in order to get the thing, but I'm going to give you the thing. You're going to make it. Tonight, today, whatever time of day it is, we are all getting our official. Can I get a slight drum roll, please? Religion Outside the Box membership cards. I made this one myself. You're all welcome to make your own. And I'd like you to make your own Religion Outside the Box membership card. I figured, in the spirit of Religion Outside the Box, why should I make your membership card? You can make your own because it's Religion Outside the Box. And thinking about it a little bit further, I thought, well, any good membership card on the back side, it will say, this card entitles the owner, this card entitles the bearer to the following. And I want you to think for a moment, did you make yourself a religion outside the box? I see some heads, or I see some artwork happening there. There we go. Religion outside the box. Joe has a lifetime membership award. Joe, you have gone from like A+ student who does everything right to you're coloring outside the lines now. Lifetime membership card. Okay, that's I didn't say that. You brought that on yourself. Who else has got a membership card they want to hold up? Did you make yourself a membership card? What I want you to think about while you're making your membership card, your official Religion Outside the Box membership card. Oh, look at that. Missy gets extra credit. Missy had a head start.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so everyone feel bad about yourselves and just judgment towards Missy. That's how that works.
The challenge to put the message outside the box.
Nice. And what does your Religion Outside the Box membership card entitle you to do? It might be, says Alex, possibly, my Religion Outside the Box membership card allows me to say no. Joe's Religion Outside the Box membership card might enable her to say, fuck it, it's good enough. I'd love to hear one or two more. Missy, what's your card entitle you to? Yes, own it. Own it. Emily, what do you got there? Your Religion Outside the Box membership card entitles you to forgive yourself. Al, what do you have? And then we're going to break into small groups and we're going to do these as little groups. Go ahead, Al. It entitles me to ask for help. Okay, folks, here's how this is going to go. Alex is opening up little chat pods. You are going to go into your chat pod and you're going to share with the people in your chat pod what your Religion Outside the Box membership card is good for. Then we're going to come back, and I'd love to hear from people, what, without naming names, what was the most creative, what was the thing that somebody said that really resonated for you and you thought, well, my card's going to make me do that too. So Alex, help us with the technology. Rooms are open. And how long are they open for?
5 people.
5 minutes. Let's do that. There go the people. If you're on a phone, it's going to automatically shift you over. And if you don't want to join another small room, you don't have to. Well, I said that too late. Who do we still have here? There's Chad and Lisa. Thanks, Chad, for getting the coffee. And Maria and Ray. Ray, you're sticking back. Okay. Maria, did we get any questions? It's a really good thing you and I planned that out so thoughtfully.
Next time, I'm gonna put it up in Facebook too.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Then they can't do it anonymously, but still.
Well, you can send a private message on Facebook. Plus, I'm also saying
Oh, please. That's wonderful. Wonderful. All right. And we still have prayers to do. And I am. If you're watching this, you might be on Facebook. You might be watching this from YouTube. You might be watching this not live. If you fast forward, you'll get to where everyone is again. I don't know. I'm just filling air right now. Yeah. I know I have an idea for the next time we do a travel show is I'm going to bring the microphone with me and see if that enables loop back to work better than it's doing now.
it was just really breaking from kind of going through a time.
Yeah.
So voice Ray posted something in the chat before we talked about the breakout room. It is hard to find the good intention behind the criticism when the criticizer is on the back all the time, and some have self-respect to tell them to F off. They continue their criticism. That is experience hard.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a good point. And did he put that in the Facebook chat? In the
Yeah, he put it in the chat just about one second before his breakout.
hard to find good intention behind the criticism when the criticizer is on your back all the time. Yeah.
And then I completely agree. I
Well, we will bring that in. Yeah. That screams childhood, doesn't it?
well, I think it can be that, but I think it also I had bosses at work who were like that.
All right, we will look at that in a moment. I hear slight sound.
That might be me.
Oh, it's our. Oh, yeah. Of course it is, because you're monitoring Facebook. Great. Hey, Maria, what's your religion outside the box membership card entitle you to?
Okay, let's try that. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, on a different day, probably
Not today.
not been a couple of days.
Okay. Oh, I know what your card could help you with, knowing that
Okay.
it's okay to not be okay.
Oh, true. That's true. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
So, Rita, what you missed is I gave everyone permission to make their own religion outside the box membership cards. You might notice that this is Bounty paper towel.
I think too.
Okay, so you can either use paper towel or you can use anything you want. And I had everyone make their own religion outside box membership card. And everyone right now, if you're wondering where they are, is everyone's in small groups. And they're coming back. And the prompt they were asked was, what does their religion outside the box membership card entitle them to? And for some people, it's entitling them to say no when they need to say no. For some people, it's entitling them to say it's okay not to be okay. Somebody said it gives them the right to ask for help. If you had You don't have to actually make it first, but go ahead. Art projects. Oh, and it's not going to be as beautiful as Missy's. Missy just totally showed up. She peacocked. It was awesome. Well, it's all right. It's all right. You have a Religion Outside the Box membership card, which means you don't have to be on time.
Oh, thank you.
Chad and Lisa, anything written in fine print on the back of your card of what the Religion Outside the Box membership card entitles you to?
We paused before the
That's great. And how's the album release going?
It's good.
Good.
It's out there. We're getting it. Yeah, we're thinking about how the world be the part.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, put a link up in the chat here so we can all see it. Oh fuck! No,
Right.
I know. I want to send you all the books so bad. I really do, but it's just not done yet. It needs. I still am getting some reviewer comments back, and all I can do right now is I'm looking into pre-publicity, pre-sales. I'm looking to sell pre. I'm trying to pre-publication sell books, because the more people I can get to commit to buying a book, the lower I can bring the price down. Here's the problem that I'm at right now. To make this book in this size, to make a small run, a small print run, it costs about $20 a book to make a book like this. That's insane. And so if I were to put this on Amazon right now, literally, I would have to sell this book for $50 on Amazon so you could order it, and I would make $3.47 per copy. That is untenable. I can't do that. You don't want to pay 50. I mean, the book is worth $52. Granted, you're making money, but it's just not right. So I'm trying to. I'm working my way into Facebook. So when is it going to be available? God, if it's not available by July, I'm gonna cry. I'm probably gonna cry anyway, and that's a long time
How can
between
we
now
help
and
with
July.
the pre-sales?
Say
I
again?
know you've got the, how can we help with the pre-sales? I know you've got the link where we can, take buying one, but can we put money somewhere instead of just promise?
Well, if you go to rabbibrian.com, you can put yourself on the Religion Outside the Box email list. You can put yourself on the Highly Unorthodox Gospel email list, and it will let you know exactly when the book is ready, and it will give you the opportunity to put $1 down towards getting 10% off the publication price of the book. So that would. You can send me $3.47. That's a good idea.
Think about that, Rabbi, but it won't work for one more month.
You can only reserve once. And then once you've made a reservation, oh, I see. So I don't know how many of the people who made the reservation for one book actually are intending on buying 20 of them.
So how can we help you get that pre-sale numbers up? Because we're gonna buy a number of them.
I don't know yet.
Good question.
Are you giving yourself a compliment now? That's fantastic. Go ahead. Say it again, Ron.
I appreciate the speakers.
Well, I thank you guys. It's lovely to know that you're all supportive, and I'm. We're just gonna have to. We're gonna have to take out our Religion Outside the Box membership cards and look on the back where it says entitles me to be patient or otherwise. Thank you guys. It means a lot to me for you to take the time now to ask about it and to push and to be supportive. Well, there are some things like if you happen to have connections to well, for right now, I'm looking to ask my clergy friends who got the pre-edition, who are proofing it. I'm asking them to get in touch with the people they know to try to get momentum behind it. So, yeah. All right. Back to where we were on topic there. What's the best thing you heard a religion outside the box membership card is good for? Okay. Idols us to the breath of awe. Thank you, Eileen. What else did you find out that the Religion Outside the Box membership card? Folks, this is a really great gambit and a great idea and a great teaching tool. And we only can do it like once every few years, and it starts to feel repetitive. So let's really suck the marrow out of this here. Say it again, Connie. Harold, did you have something? Yeah, yeah. Isn't that so important? It's so important to feel like it's okay to be different. We're always in this great fight between trying to conform and fit in and trying to be seen. And look right there, there's our friend Ron who's always wearing tie dye. It's okay to be a little bit different. Be a little bit different. We got a lot of people who are a little bit different. Yeah, all of us. And embracing it. What else did give me two more things that your religion you found out that the religion outside the box member my religion outside the membership card is also good for cleaning up spills. What do you have? Give me two more things that your religion outside the box membership card helps you with. Go ahead, Ann Mayer.
Our group is a combination of um, first I want to start your own and go
Yeah.
set
That's
Yeah. Perfect. That's the goal. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Go ahead, Emily. Thank you, Ellis.
atonement.
The religion outside the box membership card gives me the right to have some self forgiveness
Versus atonement.
versus atonement. I don't have to atone.
I don't have to beat myself up. I don't have to hate.
So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take your religion outside the box membership card and all week think about uses for it. Like, credit cards are also good for de-icing a windshield. Yeah, sometimes you can open a door with a credit card. Those are not the things it was meant for, but it works. Figure out what else you can use your religion outside the box membership card for. Make some notes and we'll circle back next week. But in the meanwhile, Maria, can you help us with some light and love prayer time?
Yes, people to and love can show and share a pray, comfort, family, brother, and spirit, divine and student, state, and down and with, mother and care of And for the people who aren't, but who are in our thoughts, we send them.
Thank you, Maria. We're going to start with a minute of time. And as is my favorite thing to do, is just look at all the people in all the different squares during this time. Well, thank you for doing that. I have some announcements to make. First, y'all know this one, and it's going to be in the newsletter on Monday. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. We have hard times. Things suck sometimes. Things are really difficult, and it's okay. It's okay to have a hard time. You don't have to try to have a smile on your face all the time. Sure, it's more pleasant and it's what we would choose, but sometimes you're just not in a smiley mood, and it's okay not to be okay. Um, Other announcements, rotb.org. You can find Clubhouse, which is where there's some chats about the service. There's a gratitude list that gets posted over a new every day. It's a place for you to interact. There's also, if you want to share your email address or phone number so that you can be on the Religion Outside the Box contact list, that link is going up in the chat right now. There, I did it. Yeah. So I had a thought last week. I thought about the personal trainers, the guys and gals who hang out in gyms, and their job is to help people get into shape. And they're usually in really good shape. Why? Because they spend all day in the gym helping people. And if you're going to spend all day in the gym, you're going to use the gym equipment, and you're going to get better at the gym equipment, and you're going to be in better physical condition. I spend my day as a fitness coach, but more a spiritual one. I spend my day thinking about this stuff. Somebody calls me, someone sends an email, there's a question, and I help people with spiritual issues. And so, of course, like the trainer at the gym, I've gotten pretty good at this stuff. Let's just say two things. One, first, don't overly idolize me, but yeah, I do some of this pretty well, and I'd love to just say it's possible to do. And this is the second part: is it's going to take practice, and I don't remember who I was talking to, but they said, "So you actually do that thing where you ask people at the checkout line how to have patience?" Oh, I was talking to my friend Marla. I said, "Yeah, I want you to talk about these things too. And you might not be in the habit of saying to the customer service representative at the end of a phone call, hey, can you teach me a little bit about patience?" And they're going to be taken aback the first time you say it. And I'm trying hard to encourage you to talk about these things too. Make a goal to ask 5 friends between now and next week about patience. How do they stay patient? Just bringing the topic up, not knowing what they're going to say, but talk about these things, because talking about these things helps us to, it's like working out. Okay, I felt a little preachy. I'm going to send a link. It's it's on my tissue. Oh, oh, wow! This is a moment where I have absolutely no idea where I was going or what I'm doing, and I'm feeling lost.
Brian, thank you. Your card allows you to have it. There you go.
Thank you, thank you.
I think you were going to ask us about how we practice our faith, our spiritual perspective, faith,
I'm
or
going to ask you to just make sure you're practicing it. Just do it. Just practice it. Practice it badly. Ask. I was. Hugh, you know that feeling when you're the one driving and you're driving a group of people to an event, but you're the one who took the wrong turn? That's how I feel at this moment. It's like, yeah, I know they'll all forgive me, but oh, yeah, I missed that exit, didn't I? All right. I'm
Your
gonna say
passengers are with
I appreciate that.
you.
I'm gonna
Right.
thank you all. I
Brian,
yes.
something that it came up in my group, and I wrote it down really fast after I talked. That this is always laughter and support.
Yeah. Thank you. This is a magical thing. It's a magical thing what happens when adults get together. Oh, can I bring this all the way back full circle to we talk about things? Because that's what we do and did. Let's pretend like that sews everything up with a beautiful bow and like it's a perfect package and we're just all going to have that feeling and it's going to be great. Okay. I'm going to stop the recording. Let's wave goodbye to all the people who are in. Oh, wait. Let me show them. There they are. Bye, all of those people. Oh, if you're watching on YouTube, I just was you should subscribe and hit like and make comments because that's what people at the end of YouTube videos always say. Thanks.